burn in that swirling inferno of radioactive dust.
A geometrical progression of deadly menace.
They wanna say it for rep, lay a dozen new bets in a dull queue for death, playing Russian roulette with a drunken sous chef, pinching sarcasm on my country crude breath. Who's next in the booth in the camouflage suit, resting in a bulletproof nest, bird's eye view of a crooked news desk where the camera can't shoot. Reject shuffled in for a screen test, losing the plot and put the Amdram on mute. Transmission on standby, directing you to a landmine. So believe in him and recite the words of Stephen King. These evil things are creeping in my weaker skin and speaking with the teeth to grin. Madness from the reaper tin the grim reaper dealing with the death wish and need to win. If greed's a sin, then we can let it all out while I'm breathing in. Cause we're from the country where we roll skunk leaves, give me jump leads and a dodgy heart. You wanna watch me perform an autopsy and turn your body parts into modern art, in a shallow grave in a boggy marsh of the untrodden path where the horror starts to hit home. All kosher, not the walls over a bulldozer, live alone till you're fixated on your phone. Lazy rapper, deep fried green eyes bathed in batter, didn't care about me until I made it matter. David Attenborough displaying traits of a dangerous character, the stamina of a crazy scavenger in his sharp suit, flogging broken hearts at a car boot. The harsh truth, cool hand loop, trying to communicate with his grassroots. I can see these English reptiles, cause I like to think in X-Files. Have I got the ink to get wild? Am I just a prince in exile? I can see these English reptiles, cause I like to think in X-Files. Have I got the ink to get wild? Am I just a prince in exile? Marked as a challenge, only half of me balanced most dangerous game in a mask and a cannon. He was Arthur Allen and he sketched out a scene too hard to imagine.
First block off the Thames.
Old dog, new tricks, scratching the surface of the flea's itch in the circus cabin where the cabin crew live for the high life and the free trip. What's the worst that could happen? You could be an old man with a gold tan, making no plans, snort a coke can, add fire to the smoke band, nose cram, waving both hands at gang culture on your nan's sofa, trying to act sober in a road jam. Jack Burton driving over low pan in a truck, rap surgeon operating with the heart of a soul band to the murder of crows land on a duck. Let's walk, I'll be frank and we can have a TED talk. Wake up in the morgue, dead bored, nurse ratchet on the ward, serving tablets as awards. I'll take a rain check, get my brain checked. My head ain't attached to the same neck, it's been floating in a jar while he's smoking a cigar, but it's coping so far. In a Gulf War on a fairway where they spend their days seeking shelter in an air raid, or on the mic in a long night getting boss-eyed on a bomb site. Or wake up from a long nap ready for combat, laid on your back with a bottle of cognac. Give him the vision while I'm making the contacts. Every incision is perfectly crafted, handwritten in person and searching for targets. The prince in exile. I can see these English reptiles, cause I like to think in X-Files. Have I got the ink to get wild? Am I just a prince in exile? I can see these English reptiles, cause I like to think in X-Files. Have I got the ink to get wild? Am I just a prince in exile? And as long as I'm J. Bobby Collins, I'll be searching for solace in a Clockwork Orange. In the village of the damn curse, when you're downriver when the dam bursts, and I deliver you to where Pan lurks. And they want to ban evil, so they can build a pyramid to scam people. And a lot of wise guys be dropping like flies from a cathedral when they skydive, eyes wide shut, tried rubbing my vibe off script. Robbed the rich for yesterday's news wrapped in my cotton chips. Thieves in recession and bleed in procession like a dent. It is ego to leave an impression, but don't think cause it hasn't been done. I won't master Wing Chun Ip Man when he sharpens his tongue. Hand-to-hand combat on a lager binge run when you spend half your income on a glass of mixed rum. No protection from the racket I make in a padded cell, trying to put your jacket on straight. You're a 24 karat gold platinum fake, trying to act like it's back in the day, but I would pretend I'm paying attention to anything that you happen to say. Grinding his teeth while he's mincing his words, he ain't finding a peace, so he's thinking the worst. Waiting for a hearse to take him to church, so he clutters up every empty space on this earth, till we pour toxic waste on the face of it first. Trace my verse to the place of the birth. An operator, a constant wait until I'm not awake. In a dodgy state, my body shakes like it's lost in space, and I can wipe that pretentious look off your pompous face.
So terrifying, so hideous. There is no word to describe them.
Find a way of destroying this creature in one piece.